Hello and welcome to this episode of Ask the Guitar Coach. Here is our question for today. I find studying technique quite boring and tiring. Can I make it more musically interesting? That's a very good question. And unfortunately, I'm not going to help you very much, or at least I'm not going to make you very happy with the answer, I think. If you want to consistently develop your playing, then the answer is no. There is no way to make it consistently always keep it interesting. Some of the things you can find more interesting ways to practice them, but not everything. So if you want to keep a maximum level of speed of progress, so getting better at the maximum rate, you will have to actually make some leeway and do some actual exercises. However, if you don't mind about slowing down your rate of progress a little bit, then there are some things that you can do. The most usual one is, instead of practicing just a random exercise or an exercise that the guitar teacher gave you, ask him to find a substitute exercise that comes from a piece of music that you might enjoy more playing. So for example, if you're practicing, let's say, economy picking, the main arpeggios from Trinity Street by INT are a great exercise to practice the specific technique. The same goes for the string skipping part of Erotomania by John Petrucci, Dream Theater. They're a great exercise on string skipping with alternate picking. Another way to make practicing technique a little bit less tiring and less boring is by breaking this practicing into several small parts during the day. So if for some reason you have decided you want to practice technique for 2 hours, instead of practicing for a 2-hour period, you can practice for 4 30-minute periods. And those 30-minute periods, those 30 minutes, should be alternated with something that you find much more fun. This might be improvising, or learning new repertoire, or learning new phrases, or playing rhythm guitar, whatever works for you. So in this method, you are never faced with a 2-hour long practice time of technique that, I can understand, sounds very boring and very tiring, but you're always alternating that between technique and other things on the guitar. Generally speaking, I personally feel it's a good idea to break down your practice time into different times during the day. Now, if you're working or if you have a lot of school hours, this might be difficult to do, but it's a general advice I give to most of my students if they're able to implement it in their daily schedule. So there you have it. A couple of ways to make practicing technique easier and less boring. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode of Ask the Guitar Coach.